I'm not sure if anything phenomenal happened this week on SmackDown Live. Oh well, we'll just have to check it out. This is Smack Talk Wrestling Reviews. So SmackDown Live started with Shane O'Mac doing his traditional Survivor Series Under Siege promo work, but this time it was slightly better because we had the New Day come out and literally kill the promo. It was brilliant. The crowd were absolutely fantastic with this as well, and Shane O'Mac was enjoying himself as well. He was dancing in the ring with Kofi Kingston and the rest of the New Day. Then they were interrupted by those goddamn villains, the Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. God, I hate those guys. I don't. I absolutely love Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Best heel team ever. But it was absolutely a great promo work between the two. You had the New Day, who's very much SmackDown Live team, and you've got Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, who don't care about brands, they just care about winning. And you saw Shane O'Mac getting a bit annoyed with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, using excuses. So he went, alright Sami, you're going to have a match now. You're going to have a match against Kofi Kingston. And that was a great build-up for the first match itself. And we had our first match of the night, which was Kofi Kingston taking on Sami Zayn with a New Day out of the ring and Kevin Owens outside the ring as well, watching on. And it was a very entertaining match. You had Kofi Kingston, who I kind of forget how good he is as a singles competitor with his style and ability. That guy can do stuff I have never seen a wrestler do in my life. I mean, you have Sami Zayn's new style of being a heel, and that was very entertaining as well. A new in and out of a ring kind of style, very similar to what Kevin Owens does. And the match itself was built up brilliantly with the promo work, and the crowd made the match even better. So thank you, Manchester, you actually made the match more entertaining. It was already very entertaining, but you made it more entertaining because of how hyped up you guys were. So the match itself, absolutely great. You got Kofi who got the win, but before he could even celebrate, Kevin Owens rushes into the ring and starts pounding on him. That sounds wrong, but he starts pounding on him. Then the New Day realise what's happening, chase Kevin Owens out of the ring. Sami Zayn kind of rolls out of the ring, and there you go. First match of the night, really well done, fantastic. Let's move on. Then our second match of the night was a qualification match for the Team SmackDown Survivor Series, and it was Rusev versus Randy Orton. If Rusev wins against Randy Orton again, he will qualify for Team SmackDown. You know, let's be honest, the minute I heard this match, I just went, it's predictable, but I don't think Rusev's going to get the win. And it's a bit of a shame, but the match itself wasn't too bad. It wasn't as good as what we had previously with these two taking each other on, but the match itself was reasonable. You had Rusev literally overpowering Randy for a majority of the match, which is great because you want the Bulgarian brute to feel like a brute. And then Rusev looked like he was about to get the win, and what happens? As typical, RKO out of nowhere, and Randy gets the win. During the match itself though, you did have Shane O'Mac, Nakamura and Bobby Roode all watching on to see if Rusev would be the final member of Team SmackDown. Unfortunately, he isn't going to be. That's a bit of a shame because I do like Rusev, but I was hoping we would have Rusev Day at Survivor Series. Doesn't look like we are. But it was a decent match to follow the Sami Zayn Kofi Kingston match. Then we had our first real down match of the night, which was Becky Lynch versus James Ellsworth, because they've been having a Twitter feud for the last few days. And I can't believe nowadays we live in a world where matches are made because we're having fights on Twitter. Fantastic. Unfortunately, the downfall for this match, the match itself was funny as hell, let's be honest. James Ellsworth would get beaten by a wet towel. But the downfall for it was the match was too long. It looked like someone had told James, you need to make this match a bit longer and you need to seem like you're competing. Luckily enough, Becky controlled the match most of the time, beat the crap out of Ellsworth. He was begging, pleading with Becky, and she uses the disarmer and he taps out. Then you have Carmella rush into the ring, which looked like Becky and Carmella were about to get it on. But no, she kicks Ellsworth in the face. All the SmackDown Women Survivor Series team were there and they were cheering her. So it wasn't that bad. The funny bits were great, but the match itself was too long for what it needed to be. So it's positives and negatives, but I'm going to give this a negative for now because it was too long, even though the comedy bits were funny. Get to the what the hell match. What the hell did I just see match? Which was the tag team champions, the Usos, taking on Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin for the tag team titles. And it was an absolute what the hell. You had the Usos come out with a good pop. Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable didn't really get a pop. I don't think there's been enough time for them to develop as a tag team. And then throughout all that, the Usos were controlling it, very much fast-paced, hit hard kind of match at the start. The commercial break happens. Then the next thing we know, it's pretty much Chad Gable taking out, I think it's Jimmy Uso's leg. And Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin get a count out victory, even though Shelton Benjamin's the legal man and was in the ring and just watched it happen. And I was like, hold on, shouldn't you be dragging the Usos back in the ring? He can't get up. This is perfect opportunity. No, you took the count out victory. What the hell? Are you guys idiots? You could have been SmackDown champions, tag team champions. What the hell is wrong with you? So that was stupid. I don't understand unless they're doing a double turn where you got the Usos, because they are quite popular now since their day one-ish, and have Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable turn heel. I won't mind that. But if that's the case, that's fine. But for now, it was just what the hell just happened. Then we had the main event itself with AJ Styles taking on Jinder Mahal for the WWE title. And this match was built up brilliant throughout the night. The crowd was really excited, you could tell. You had Renee Young doing great interview work behind the scenes with both competitors. And it started off really well. You had Jinder in control. Let's be honest, they built this match as Jinder being the stronger and bigger competitor. You had AJ build up his momentum slowly, and it was a great heel versus face, very traditional style. And let's be honest, AJ Styles is the best wrestler in the world, so he can even get a good match out of Jinder Mahal, and he did. The match itself was really well worked. Yes, there were a few botches here and there, but the match itself overall was fantastic. You only had the Singh brothers interfere once, which was great. I mean, you had, because of that, Jinder looked like Jinder was going to win because AJ took that and beat the crap out of the Singh brothers, got back in the ring. Jinder uses his finisher. I'm like, oh my god, not again. But thankfully, AJ got his leg up on the rope. And then the momentum was completely in AJ's way. He was absolutely full force, the best in that ring at that second. And he manages to do what we've all been hoping someone would do. They dethrone Jinder Mahal as WWE champion. We're going to have AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series. What a match. What a night. The crowd was crazy. The crowd was amazing, by the way. It was just absolutely well done and fantastic to see. So, there you go. That's my thoughts of the main event. There you go, guys. And that's our SmackDown review from the UK. What an absolute killer show. Yes, we had some stupid bits, but we had an absolutely amazing main event. And to be honest with you, I learned some interesting facts thanks to the SmackDown team, that this is the first time ever the WWE title has changed hands out of North America. That's brilliant. That just shows you how big of a fan base we have over here in the UK, how big the WWE is over here, and I cannot wait. Next step for us over here must be a pay-per-view. They've got to give us one now. And there you go. I can't wait to see what you guys say about SmackDown Live this week in the comments below. And please like, subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter if you really need to. I'm at Boise88, and I can't wait to see you guys next time on Smack Talk Wrestling Reviews. It's good to have a real champion again.